Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. And if you're still not getting it on YouTube, just keep on trying. It's still not showed up on YouTube. It's on Twitch. Yeah, it's on Twitch. It is on Facebook.
It is on.
Oh, there it just popped up. So
we are
I do not know what is going on with YouTube. This is not the first time this has happened. It's been happening pretty regularly now that it takes forever for it to go through and show up on YouTube. It was a little bit of a delay, let's say 10 maybe seconds, but now it's getting to be ridiculous.
I refreshed, and that's how I found it.
Yeah, that's how I did it too, but still, you shouldn't even have to do that. It should automatically pop up. But welcome to the show. We're back again this week. Sorry I missed last week. I helped my daughter build a new house, and she moved into it last weekend. What a pain in the butt. I took my toy hauler, converted car trailer to a toy hauler, which is 28 feet long by 8 foot wide by 8 foot high, and we put 90% of her house in that one trailer.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. We put the washing machine, the dryer, the refrigerator, and a few other things like that in the back of another trailer, but most of all the boxes and the furniture went into I take that back. The washing machine, the dryer, the refrigerator, and her sectional, which is huge. We put that into that one trailer by itself. But all the other boxes and bedrooms and all that other stuff went into my toy hauler. And we took it over to her house. And it was a long day. Let me tell you, I got back home about 7:30, I think it was. And my butt was about that far off the ground. Yeah, it was dragging. It was really a long day, but we did it. We got it all. And the thing about it was easier. I don't understand this. Why does it take longer and harder to put in a trailer than it is to take out of a trailer? It's the same trailer. You're just putting stuff in and then you're taking it out. But I guess people got faster taking it out because they were ready to go the heck home. So they wanted to get it all out of there, so they just hurried up, even though we're tired. But we got it all done, and I'm very happy for her. She's living in her new house. So, I mean, brand spanking new. Ain't nobody been in it before. So we have Matt tonight, Matt Haas from Awesome Woodworking, and awesome making and awesome fun things, awesome wood things, awesome piano. Yeah, it's awesome everything. So, so we have him tonight as our guest. So we'll go down the list. Chris, tell us where we can find you.
Hey guys, you find me on YouTube and Facebook, and in the pool these days because it's hot down there.
Yeah, it is getting warm.
Burn my hand on the truck.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Donna's Embroidery Plus, Donna's Wood and Art. You can find me here. You can find me on Facebook, occasional YouTube. That's all.
Dixon.
Hey, I'm Dixon Hoffman. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, HoffmanSignsAndDecals.com.
Jim.
Bashir's Driveway Workshop making emergency seam rippers.
And Al.
Al Forte, Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. I practice this. Kilroy 79763 on both on YouTube, Twitch, all over the place. Just search Kilroy 79763.
Great. Talking about that, Chris, about you burning your hand on your truck.
Yep.
So I work from 7 till about 10, maybe 10:30 or whatever, and then I go inside and then come back out about 4 or so and work for a while. And so the other day I had a ladder out there and it was sitting, and I didn't move it. So I came out at 4 o'clock and went to move it, and I have to take my leg and like put on the bottom rung to like, because I leave it open, kind of like push it into position. the aluminum on the ladder burnt my leg.
Yep.
It was so hot still at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like, ah, I was like, no way, they can't be that hot. I put my hand on it, then it burnt my hand. I'm like, you stupid idiot. It was hot for your leg. You did not think it was going to be hot for your hand? Yeah, 90 degrees.
Yep, 92 in the shop.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's scary. It's going up.
I have been watching Matt's channel lately on Facebook, or his posts, I should say, on Facebook lately, and he's been playing with a laser he has, which we'll ask him questions about the laser, and he started making some stuff that my family, especially my grandchildren, love. We've played Mario for years, or Mario, however you want to say it. You think that's funny? You know Luigi? I used to call him Loogie. That's what I call him, Loogie. There's Loogie. It's Luigi, Grandpa. Well, I call him Loogie. So anyway, I email or sent a message on Facebook, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be on tonight." So how you doing, Matt?
I'm doing fabulous. Thanks for having me on. Hello, panelists. Good to see all my friends again. Hello, Simply Wooden Creations audience. I'm still here. I'm still making stuff. I'm still watching your stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Sounds
And
a little
all
soft.
those files are downloadable if you wanted to make any of the art that I made.
I saw that, and I appreciate that because I might try to make something, because I have a laser 100 watt 24 by 36 OM Tech. So yeah, I might try to make some of that stuff. And now that we're on that subject, what type of laser do you have?
I bought the X-Tool S1 diode that's 10 watt.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Because that was a big upgrade from my portable, small,
Yeah.
one.
Well, when you say that's 10 watt, is that 10 watt actual laser output, or do you know what the actual laser output of it is?
Well,
you see, Dixon spoiled my.
The X2 is really 10 watts.
Is it?
That
Dixon
one is 10 watts.
Yeah,
I don't
Dixon.
think they do that anymore.
He's over there. Dixon, that's over there, cat a corner to me, spoiled my day because I bought a Tour. I think it was a 20 watt? Or
Yeah,
20 watt?
That was.
Yeah, and Dixon actually said that's the input. They trick you. That's the input power, or the power supply power.
Output,
it's only like a 5 watt laser, and I'm like, no way.
I think the portable one I had was advertised as 5, but it was really like 2.5 actually.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
volume is low. Okay, I'll try and speak up a bit. We've been having
I agree.
some issues.
Yeah. So, what's the size that you can cut?
It's almost 24 inches by 15.
That's pretty good size. That's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you pass through?
Yes, you can. You can. Well, you have to buy the base for it to pass through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's an extra part to do that, but it is compatible with the pass through.
What is the software you use? Can you use Lightburn?
You can use Lightburn, but Lightburn won't be able to do the framing because I use the XCS tool or whatever that comes with it.
Right.
And you can put a point in the upper left, a point in the lower right, and it'll do a rectangle. It doesn't have a camera, so you can't see your workpiece. But what you can do is you can kind of draw with the laser the safe zone. And although you can use Lightburn, you won't be able to use that feature. So
okay, I got you.
I had to sort of, for convenience, abandon Lightburn. Although you can do it. It's just
Here's a point that I do, Matt, is I'll take a piece of cardboard, lay it down in there, and cut a rectangle. And then as long as that doesn't move, I can just set my 12 by 12 piece in there, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
That's very wise.
Well, I would say better than cardboard, because cardboard can be kind of thickish. I used for a long time when I wanted to do even on my 100-watt OM Tech, I bought 4 or 5 sheets of poster board that you know for
Yeah, you
kids,
can use poster board too.
and I had it mark places out on the poster board, and I put mine has a honeycomb bed, so I was able to push pins down through the poster board and keep it in position. And then I use the markings for a template. So poster board's another idea, and it's really, really thin, and you don't. But yeah, either of those ideas are fantastic.
Got it.
Joe?
Got it. Yeah, here I do have a photo of it here. Can put on the screen. That's what it looks like. If
Cool.
that's coming through.
Hold on, let me get you full screen. I want to. Oh, okay.
That's the marketing photo of what it looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen one like that, but I do like the enclosure and everything, especially where you can look through the glass. A lot of them don't have that.
Yeah, it is such an upgrade from what I was using, because it's enclosed, and that my other one wasn't. My portable laser was not enclosed, so I can use it inside the house, which is a huge thing. The other one I had to, like, bring it out on the covered porch, so I had to, you know, move like 3 different times. I had to move different, you know, accessories out. I had a fan that I moved and blah, blah, blah. And then I had to tear it all down. And then if I tore it all down and I noticed a piece was wrong, I'd have to set it all back up to go use the portable one on the porch again. Not this. It's right there in the house.
I bought my Ortour, set it up on the dining room table, and pulled my wife's tablecloth thing back when I set it up, just in case, and was going to slide a piece of cardboard underneath it. And it's her mother and father's table, by the way. I hope she's not listening. And hit the fire button to get it to pinpoint place for me.
Right.
I forgot to put the cardboard under it, so there's a dot on my wife's mother's and father's dining room table.
That's not good.
I hope she's not listening. Now she'll go look for the dot. And the second thing I did was, when I've actually got to burn something, I started burning in it, and real quick, like it does. Yeah, it's like your open laser. Mine, the Ortour's open, and guess what? Smoke went everywhere.
Oh no!
So you having a lot of fun?
Oh heck yes! I'm having so much fun. I'm behind making videos of the stuff I'm making because I just keep making more and more stuff.
So tell us and show us some of the, especially the Mario stuff. Tell us about what got you into it and why, and how you've been doing it, and show us some of the stuff.
All right. Well, here's the long and short of it. I had this vision for what I'm calling my masterpiece art. Okay. And what I wanted to do was, with the new laser, start simple and go more complex, so I can work up the skills to learn how to use it, to do the shading properly, how strong to make the laser, how fast, the speeds and feeds and all that stuff. And so, and the Mario, these pieces of art here, like this was like the in-between difficulty. So, and this is multiple layers. This is 4 layers of wood. And then the background has some shading on it. Kind of go over here. Can you see there's some shading under these objects? And that is sort of some of the skills that I would need to do to make all of these pieces. I have, how many? 8 pieces of art, and they're all 4 layers. And all of this is available for free. The downloadable files are available for free. So if you go on Awesome Wood Things and go to my live stream where I talked about this, or just go to my store, you'll get to my store, and you can download each one of these files for free. And not only do I give you the files configured in this 10.5 by 5 art ratio, I have the entire figure. Cause see how I cut off her dress and
Right,
the
right.
top of like it's the whole uninterrupted figure is also included in the download. I can show you the other 7, which are on the
Yeah,
wall.
go ahead.
I pulled
Well,
that
go
one off. Do you want
Go
me
ahead
to
and
show
show
you
us.
them?
Yeah, well, we'll get through it during the whole thing, but go ahead and show us a couple more
Okay, sure.
at least. And by the way, for those of you who do not play Mario or know anything about Mario, that was Princess Peach.
Yeah, it's Princess Peach. So this was just my first test piece, which is
Oh,
just
that looks awesome.
yeah, no shading, but it's two layers of wood. So this was like just is the thing
I saw
working
that
and do
one.
I know how to use it? So.
You know who that made me go to the store and buy a Reese's peanut butter cup? He's not even getting that.
Well, I didn't quite hear it. What'd you say?
I said, did you know that made me go to the store and buy a Reese's peanut butter cup?
That's awesome. That's awesome. I live adjacent to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and this is a Hershey's product. So
yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Made me think of Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are good too.
So then I started doing some things with some thicker wood. This is to hold the cell phone. You know, it's a cell phone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then, why not just burn some additional Mario stuff?
Right.
Exactly.
There's Yoshi. Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi. What's your attraction to Mario? You play the game?
It's just a fun piece of entertainment. And
yeah. Do you play the game though?
I do.
Yeah.
Not often. I mean,
we play it all. We still play. I love Mario Racing, Go-Kart, or Mario Kart. Yeah.
Mario Kart Wii for the Wii,
Yes.
the original one. I am unstoppable at that.
Oh no, you're not. I whip your butt in a heartbeat.
No. That don't be smack talking me. I will ruthlessly destroy you. I like the Dolphin Dasher bike on that.
Oh yeah,
right.
That one's pretty cool.
That's great. So continuing with the thicker wood.
Now I saw this. I like that.
Yeah,
I saw
needed a way to paint everything.
Nice.
So I made this thing with a drawer for the
that is cool
brushes, and these come out, stuff like that.
Yep.
Little catch-all tray in the back for
yep.
clamps.
That's
and
nice.
adhesive.
That's
Matt,
nice.
are the edges, are they glued or are they just pressed together, or both?
Mostly just pressed together, but I did add a couple dabs of glue because this panel here has no tabs on it at all, so that this is glued. It's mostly just pressed.
Right.
It's a mix.
Now you get it dialed in and cut those little pegs, and you snap it together. You play hell getting them apart.
So at that point, I started to understand the techniques and get it going good. So then I wanted to work with veneer, and I made this art just with veneer, and I did use a CNC machine to make the hexagonal frame. I didn't use the laser for that, but
yeah, I remember seeing that one too.
So this is.
Actually, you took the white wood and put it into the dark wood, and the dark wood put it in the white wood. Yeah.
Maple, Paduke, and sapele. The dark wood is sapele there. And then
awesome.
Oh, let me show you this. Won't be able to hear you for a sec.
Oh, now I know what he's going after. I thought he did the China. I thought he was going after the 10,000 pin marker box.
Oh yeah,
that you made.
Yeah. That was not laser. That's CNC because I had.
Yeah, that's awesome with the fairy lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is big time cool.
That's pretty
Now,
neat.
in fairness, I did not design.
Right,
lantern.
you got it right.
Yeah, I downloaded the lantern, but I did add.
It doesn't matter, but you built it so it looks awesome.
Yeah, the unicorn and then the devil on the back.
Yeah.
Got this little key lock in there. The articulated door. Look at that. The door opens.
Yeah. That
Love
is
it.
cool. Yeah,
I think that's totally bad.
I think was it Chris? Was it you that said that? Have you seen? Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta jump back in here. Was it Chrissy? You're the one that seen the lantern and said, "Hey, Matt's making." Yeah.
All right, now I got my masterpiece. I want to show you. I haven't showed this off to very many people.
Drum roll.
This is why I bought the laser. Is this right here?
Oh yeah.
So there's no paint, no stain. This is all laser burned with.
Really?
Actually, you're not, because he was
3 different kinds of wood. We've got that is mahogany, padauk, and maple. And I have a whole bunch of other exotic wood. I'm going to.
Yeah,
that's really good 3-dimension.
Yeah, definitely.
That does look very 3D. Yes.
Yeah.
3-dimensional.
So I'm hoping this sucks up a lot of watch time when I get the video.
No, done. That looks. I mean, that looks like almost artwork.
Yeah.
Oh, it is,
Now this.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but the laser did it. But you don't normally in a laser something you can distinguish it really thick. Oh, that was done by a laser.
Yeah.
That's hard to distinguish. It was done by a laser.
Yeah, this was quite the technical exercise because each one of these shapes, these wrinkle shapes, I had to render, and then preserve that line art, and then bring that shape into Photoshop, and then shade that shape in Photoshop, and I needed to shade it to where it would work properly on the laser.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you see a 20% gray on the screen, it might not look 20% gray coming off the burn. So there was hours and hours and hours of just testing. I have so many little scraps of little pieces just in a scrap bin. And the idea is this will be inspired by the flying monkey from the Wizard of Oz. He'll have a fez, and he'll have wings. And he's going to be in a Purple Heart tank top.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be freaking awesome.
Would you say that about the shading? I learned a long time ago with my CNC that when you want to make something 3-dimensional, or I'll make you solo again. Something 3-dimensional and a CNC, like I cut skull and crossbones. I've cut many of things out. I learned that make something black and white and what is it? What's the aspire? You make something black and white, right? White is shallow cutting, black is deep cutting. So I can bring a photograph, turn it into black and white, and go in there and adjust it in Photoshop and add some depth to it with more white and more black. And actually it works. When you take it into Aspire and change it into a digital thing and let the thing carve it, it will shallow cut the white and deep cut the black. I have several things that I experimented. I have Jesus on a cross crucified that I did that I took to our woodworking club, and those guys were like, how did you do that? Did you carve that? Nope, the CNC did it. And I talked to Laney and told about it several times, and he said the same thing.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have that software version that lets me do a 3D carve on a router CNC machine. But those. All right,
go ahead. You wanted to show something? I've seen you go in and getting it.
This is another. This is just a 7-layer
pretty cool
piece of artwork. This is inspired by.
See, now you not only did great on the cutting, but the colors make a big difference too. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is
now that's
Wonderland.
Dorothy looking at the Emerald City.
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's Alice in Wonderland.
If you look,
okay.
Let me go to this camera. I can see a little bit better. There's a bunny.
Oh yeah. Now I see it.
and you see the Cheshire cat up here.
Yep.
With the holes going all the way through to layer 7, like so
Wow.
the eyes you just sort of fall into.
I guess for some reason the thing looked like Emerald City to me.
Yeah, it does kind of have that vibe. I could show you all the Mario art if you'd like. Hang it on the wall.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
All right, I
We're not
will
going
not
anywhere.
be able to talk to you.
Yeah, it's not like we're going anywhere for the next 45 minutes.
All right, I won't be able to talk to you while I'm showing it, but I will because I have to take this camera over there. So let me switch cameras. I will be able to hear you, but I won't be able to talk to you.
Okay. Well, good. We got tired of hearing your voice. I'm just kidding. See, he can't say anything, so he can't do anything about it. He can hear us. Oh, you can hear us. That's right.
Yes, he can.
Oh, yeah. Bowser, Mario. Yeah.
Mario.
That's Yoshi. That's just,
Another one's Koopas.
Yeah. Koopas.
There you go.
That is those. They look. I know your laser did the job, but the painting makes it work too.
Oh yeah.
And I know you did the painting by yourself, so
definitely
it looks great.
There's the bald spot cam.
Painting was fun for sure.
Yeah, it looks good. It really does.
So
your choice of colors, and
I
did you
tried
do
to
it?
Keep true to the colors of the character.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. So how did you do that? You like matched your picture into like Hobby Lobby and said, "Oh yeah, this yellow is the one I want right here."
Well,
how'd you do the color?
I just used those 18 colors you saw in that little caddy, and I blended them together.
No way! You blended the colors?
You had to. Yeah,
mixing colors is easy.
Well, because so 3 of them have flesh tone, and I did them at 3 different sittings. And to get that flesh tone, you have to go white, pink, and yellow, and get it dialed in just right. I had to do it 3 different sittings, but it turned out good.
I've done the same, but with a dotted red.
It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Let me acknowledge real quick the chat, and I have been looking. I haven't seen any questions for Matt out there, but we have Aussie Man always here. Thank you, Aussie Man. We love you very much. Thank you for being here tonight. Lynn's Handcrafted Wood Signs, once again, always here. We love you. Dan Inge from Danny Inge Woodworking. Michelle Marcoux. He's been around for a long time. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We love you guys. Russ Meadows is here tonight. Thank you for being here. I think I said Lynn's Handcrafted Wood Signs. Yeah, and Dan Inge. Heirloom Game Calls is out there. I appreciate you being here.
Brian?
Yeah, if y'all holler them out. JGE.
Hey, Jim.
I say awesome wood things.
Awesome Wood Things.
Right?
Yeah, some of our, guys that are here every week and have been here for a long time, always here. I appreciate y'all so very much. And we've got a few guys that's been in. JJE's kind of not recently new, but he's kind of newish. Anyway, I just wanted to do that real quick. And but once again, if you all have any questions, and I ask the panel to help me look for them, ask away. Matt's more than happy to answer our questions.
Matt's so thorough that they're going to have to think hard to come up with some good questions.
No, it might take us 30 minutes to get through the first question, but I'm sure you can ask him. I mean,
well,
no,
I will
he's
say
he's covered it so well.
I have been starting a new series of live streams on Awesome Wood Things called Design Process, where I break down the choices I made for the art that I have, this laser art that I have. So if you wanted to know,
That's a good idea.
why I chose a devil and a unicorn, and I really had some good insight on that 4-layer Nintendo artwork, the goals with that, and how I did the backgrounds, how I chose the backgrounds. I just didn't want, like, I could have just made the figures themselves with nothing in the background, but I wanted more than that. So I go into all those reasonings. So I'm starting to do,
Right.
I have 5 of those episodes now on Awesome Wood Things. It's called Design Process. And I was kind of thinking of maybe making it a guest show where people can come on and I can ask them questions about the design choices they've made. But I haven't quite got to that point yet.
Another thing that you can use, and I think you probably already thought about this, but I just wanted to bring this out, is you can use scroll saw patterns and lasers very, very easy. They transform right over.
Right.
One of the, and I'll look up his name while we're talking. There's a man out there that he's actually in the Russian country that they're being attacked. What is it?
Ukraine.
He's in Ukraine. He is actually a scroll saw pattern maker, but he does the layered scroll saw patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And I have talked to him on numerous occasions. And I took some of his laser or his scroll saw patterns and turned them into, or you don't have to turn them into, but use them as laser patterns, and they work excellent as layered laser patterns. And I will, bring him out here earlier. So I don't know if you know that, but he makes a lot of really nice laser patterns. One of the ones I did was for a calendar countdown for Christmas, and also one for Halloween that was really cool. And I just took his scroll saw pattern, put it into light burn, and cut it out and put it all together just like you do as a scroll saw pattern.
Are you talking about Alex Fox?
Alex Fox, thank you very much.
Over there.
Yep, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I have
somebody. Yep, Lynn's handcrafted with Alex Fox. Thank you, Michelle Marcoux. Alex Fox. Yes, he is an awesome layered designer for scroll saw, but his patterns will work for a laser just as easy and quick. You don't have to do a whole lot to them either.
As long as they're line art, then they're good to go.
That's what, and he will get. You can, if you buy the pattern, it comes in a vector also.
That's all I need, baby.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I need.
And you know what? So
Vector away.
Yeah.
That's another piece of my puzzle is I've been using Adobe Illustrator since 1990. Actually, a little bit before. So I'm a certified expert in the program. So I mostly make my own stuff. Now, of course, this I took, but mostly make my own stuff. And it's possible because of my expertise with Adobe Illustrator. Helps.
Well,
it helps.
I'm a certified expert in Corel Draw.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So it's like I've used Corel Draw. Steve Good turned me on to Inkscape when I first met him because he was using a lot of Inkscape and it was free. Then later on, I saw him using Corel Draw. I said, "Why didn't you tell me about this Corel Draw stuff?" And he goes, "Well, Corel Draw costs, Inkscape's free." And I said, "Oh, yeah, there's a big difference." Because back when I first bought it, it was a $300 or $400 program. Now it's like even a lot more than that. So
I've been in the Adobe ecosystem for.
I wished I had have started. I know Corel Draw is great. Don't get me wrong. And I won't downplay it at all whatsoever. And so is Inkscape. But I wish at the same time I'd have invested as much time in learning Corel Draw into Adobe Illustrator, because I have used Adobe Illustrator and I'm learning it, but there is a big difference from CorelDRAW up to, let's put it this way, Adobe Illustrator is up here, CorelDRAW is like here, and then Inkscape's way down here. So yeah, Adobe Illustrator, because you can take straight from Adobe Illustrator and take it over into Photoshop.
That's possible.
Yeah. And I was like, really? And like, wow, I didn't really understand that, but it's awesome. But
for the laser work, if something isn't quite right, that XCS tool or whatever X tool has to run the laser, it's not a big editing software. It's like you can't get the little scissors out and cut things very easily. So I tend to just scrap it, go back to Illustrator, fix it, and bring it back in. That's the fastest way.
Yeah.
Where Lightburn had more of that design side to it. Although they did just push a huge update, and people are saying it has more of that design in it. So maybe they fixed it. Of course, everyone hates it. They're like, we hate the new design. Well, you're gonna hate anything new. Anything new takes learning, but it's like so. Well, I haven't tried it, but
what I like about Lightburn is the fact that, you can go into. I can go into CorelDRAW because I know it like heart. That's the reason I haven't spent a lot of time learning Lightburn. It wasn't necessary. I just go into CorelDRAW, make the file I want to laser, turn it into an SVG, and upload it into Lightburn as an SVG, and I don't have to do anything.
Right.
Except for set my layers if I wanted to engrave certain places and
feeds and things like that. You do.
Yeah. That I have to change, but other than the design itself, I don't have to do anything.
I get it.
Yeah.
We had some questions from Len and from Al. So
okay.
Len wanted to know how many total channels I have and how many active. Well, I have 3 active, woodworking, my vlog, and my piano channel. Awesome Fun Things is the vlog, which is actually blowing up. Kind of, that channel's taken off. Awesome Fun Things. I do a morning show Monday through Friday for 10 or 15 minutes, just talking about the creative stuff I did the day before. And total channels, I did have all things YouTube. I'm not uploading. I taught people how to be experts at YouTube. I'm not uploading to that. And I have the channel they give you when you have a Gmail account. They just give you a YouTube channel. So I have that one too, but nothing's really on that one. So I'd say I'd have 5 total channels, but 3 active. And
cool.
MattHaas.com will point you to all of them. Just
now, Aussie Man's still cutting with a scroll saw, and he says, I have cut Alex Fox patterns, and I really like them. Yeah, he does some awesome patterns.
Looks like Al has a question. You're on the panel.
Yes.
My question is asking.
Well, I've tried 3 times already, so I put it out there so I could be noticed. Yes. But Matt, my question really and truly is, okay, what was the first thing you first used? And it's a multiple question. And as you've progressed, I remember you were doing scroll saw, and honestly, I think I was too, and a bunch of us are. But when you progressed, you went to the X-Car, and without saying the good or the bad, but necessarily, and then you went to I think you won a CNC, and I may be missing items in there, but what actually made you go to the X tool at the end or the laser in all reality is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I had the I bought the X Carve when all the YouTubers were getting them for free. I'm like, okay, I'll buy one.
Yeah, same here. I've got
never
one.
Worked for me ever.
Always worked for me.
Good on you. I'm thrilled. I just it was too wobbly. Then I bought a CNC Shark, a little small one. And
but those were actually good machines.
Yeah.
I want to say Brian's got one of those. I could be wrong, but
and then I won the
Yeah.
Bob CNC.
Yes.
Now, why did I get into laser? Because my channel was blowing up because I did the Sharpie marker holder, which I have over there. I didn't show it.
That's the one I like. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a cool project.
It is.
I'll yank that out here in a second. But anyway, so I was getting noticed by sponsors, and someone gave me a portable laser. That's that first portable laser. And I'm like,
Okay.
it's like, yes, because I get offers all the time. I'm like, no, don't bother me. I don't want your stuff. I just want to make cool stuff on the internet. But I'm like, oh, wait, a laser? I'm like, okay, yes, I will take the free laser. So, and then once I got it, I'm like, oh my God, this tool is amazing, because it's kind of like an overhead carving CNC machine with the router or with the milling bit, but you don't have to secure the workpiece down as hard as you do on a CNC router. And
exactly.
So and it's less dirty, doesn't throw chips everywhere. You can use it upstairs, not down in your basement shop or anywhere. And it's mostly quiet. I'm like, this, and it can do inside corners that are complete right angles, because with a CNC machine, the roundness of your bit is your inside corner radius. I'm like, why wouldn't I use this laser? This laser is amazing.
Yeah.
I just fell in love with it. And then I tried to do, here, let me show you this. So I tried to do large artwork with it, but this was done with the smaller portable one. But this is the size that would fit on the bed. So I had to do the artwork in 4 pieces to get
Still,
that to work.
That looks good. I mean,
looks great. It looks great.
Yeah, it's
and
like
there's some laser cut stuff there, and then this is actually, you look at this. Oh, here we go.
You can see
the word "kiss" actually has an outline on it. Can you see that?
Oh,
yeah.
See that?
Yellow outline.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. So anyway, that's how I started with the laser. Is someone gave it to me, and I'm like, holy crap, this is a much more amazing tool than I thought it was. And then I just upgraded it because I had this vision of this monkey, and that's why I bought the bigger one.
I guess Al has another question for you.
Well, actually, that was the question. I put the request for the question in chat.
Yep. That was the progression. And I guess because I have the line art expertise, that just made me attach myself to XYZ computer controlled machines. I also have a Cricut, with the knife. It drags the knife over that.
Yeah, so I have one of those too.
That's a CNC machine in every respect. XYZ.
Exactly.
Yes. So I just love it, and I love the look of line art. Like what it produces, I just like that style of artwork. It just resonates with me. So, and don't get me wrong, I'm a Photoshop whiz too. I can push pixels all day long, but I prefer the line art. And let me show you. Let me show you the Sharpie marker holder.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Is this?
Yeah, you have to see this. I mean, I saw it and I went like, holy crap, how many Sharpies does this guy have? Your audio went away. Your mic.
Now, this is not laser. Nothing was done on the laser. This is all CNC. And this is the CNC Shark that I bought for it. But this is much more impressive than it actually seems because there's a mirror on the bottom so you can see more of the color of the tips. So you can easily identify where the colors are. Each one is completely vertical, so there's no like cantilevered something or other. And these shapes are different shapes that nudge the clip on the 4 compass directions as it falls down. So the clips are all in like a spacing, an orientation that makes
Right.
sense. So, and to do that, I
They're
had
in-
to not only carve out a weird plus shape, but I had to chamfer half of it. So each one of these holes, like there's 3 holes here and one on the bottom, a 4th one on the bottom. Each one slightly nudges that clip, rotating it forward as it falls effortlessly down.
That's a lot of.
I went
that's a
through
lot of work.
25 beta tests until I had the perfect shapes that you could easily put it in, put it out without it seizing, and it would orient. Anyway, I called it the over-engineered Sharpie marker holder, and the internet loved it. I think because artists liked it, because they liked the markers, and engineers liked it because they liked the design and engineers. It was like a perfect melting of multiple audiences on the internet.
But didn't you say that you were asked to make people one, and you said it wasn't worth it because what have you would had to charge?
Yes, I bought enough material to make 3 more of these, 4 total, and I put them online for $365 each.
Wow.
And I didn't have any takers, so
that would be a
well. I mean,
project
300.
for the laser.
My point being is $365. Yeah, I wouldn't pay you $365 for that.
It's
But
$23 worth of markers. Like why
no,
would you pay?
but
Right?
yeah, but my point being is the time it took, the effort it took, the engineering it took, the brain power, the everything that it took. Yeah, it's damn sure worth $365.
Oh, also, another feature is see this angle right here. It almost looks straight up and down, but I guarantee you this angle right here is tilted in a little bit. You can put this on the desk, and it will keep the markers horizontal, which is the proper way to store this type of marker for longevity. And to get that to work, I had to put $3 worth of pennies in here. This thing is like it's a weight. Like you could like lift it and like build up your biceps.
I'll bet. How many markers are in that?
I forget. 23, I think, something like that. 18, 20.
I was going to say 30, but
well, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I think 23. I think there's 23. Yeah.
Okay.
So you did that with a CNC.
Yes, I did it
yeah,
all with.
he did that with
the
the
CNC.
I think you could come out. Is that acrylic? I think you could come out like a bandit if you made those kits with the laser now, and charged $100 for the kit.
I could, but I would have to chamfer these. So you need a.
What he's saying is the hole the marker are not straight burnt through like a CNC.
Yeah.
They're chamfered. They're chamfered so that they would slide in. So therefore, a laser would cut them, but would not chamfer all the holes.
Yeah, if they were just straight cut with a laser, it would seize up a little bit, because if you look at the geometry, the clip itself it's
not perfect.
Angled. There's right.
Yeah, they
angles.
start at the start and go work their way down to the tip. Yes, exactly.
This little angle here, it's hard to tell. Like that's a point, right? Anyway.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've trust me, I've had a few Sharpie markers.
Here's a fun story. I reached out to Sharpie corporate, and I got a hold of someone, and I said, "This is my idea. Here's a video of me showing it to you." It's like, I will release this concept to you free and clear in perpetuity.
As long as you got your name on it.
No, I said, I don't even want I don't even want to be recognized. I was like, just make this a real thing. I don't want anything ever. And I said, take it and make it happen. And they said, no, we're not doing it. I'm like, oh,
Hard
well.
pass.
I don't know what else I could have done. I was like, I don't want anything for it. I don't even want to be mentioned. I just want it to exist in this world. And they're like, no, we're not going to do it. I'm like, okay.
Dan Iggy said, after working with PageMaker forever, I thought Illustrator would be easy to learn. I found that the brain block just can't get it. Now, PageMaker and Illustrator are a lot of big time difference. The closest thing to Illustrator that I know of is Corel Draw. And the difference between Corel Draw and Adobe, from what I saw, is their tools are a little different, and Adobe has more stuff in its tools, and it has more stuff that you can use. Corel Draw is the next thing, if in my opinion, to Adobe Illustrator. So if you wanted to learn Corel Draw, and then you can step up to Adobe Illustrator. My problem is I won't let go of Corel Draw. It's not Adobe Illustrator won't do what I need it to do. Is I need to let go of Corel Draw and just jump into Adobe Illustrator, because I know so much about it. I can pretty well function. I just have to do it. But, you know,
it's a familiarity thing. Like you know that
it is.
tool,
it is.
It's just...
I keep on going back to my Corel Draw, and it does everything I needed to do. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I download stuff like in 3D printing. You will download stuff that these people put out certain things in EPS, and Corel Draw won't open an EPS file. It has to be Adobe Illustrator. And so I have to open Adobe Illustrator and work with it and, you know, play around with it and manage it the way I want it to do it and everything. And then I can save it in an SVG file. At that point, take it into, I use a lot of Tinkercad. I can take it into Tinkercad and make it into a 3D file and go off from that. So, but yeah, there's a big difference. All right, we're gonna have to get out of here. I promised my wife I would be through by 9 o'clock. We got 6 minutes. We've been really busy lately, so with everything going on in the family. But so you love playing around with a laser.
I do. Guilty.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you're thinking about in the future for, you know, with the laser designs and kind of things? Are you looking more of a model, like making other model type scales or whatever, or what is your outlook for your future with the laser?
I will probably get into more complicated multi-layer art, and probably kinetic sculptures with gears, maybe with some escapement mechanisms, which I'm really fascinated with.
Cool.
So that might be the next step up for me. I love gears. Gears are amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I downloaded something the other day, and it was a marble maze thing for a laser.
Oh, fun.
I had to end up, I paid like $5 or $6 for the pattern for it or whatever. But it is it would take, the way I look at it, if I cut all the parts and then assemble it, I'm looking at a week. My laser would take a week to cut it out. It would take me a week to put the dang thing together.
It's fun. Do you see this red thing hanging off the TV? It's a subscribe symbol with the bell.
Oh, no, hold on. I'll put you a solo layout. Point it back to it.
That bell, let me try it, right?
Yeah.
That bell actually rocks like this, back and forth.
Huh.
But there is a spinning motor, and I had to change the direction from a spinning motion to a linear motion. So I have gears behind that, and that thing, if I turn it on, it will go to the right, hang, and then go to the left, and then hang. And go to the right. It's not digital. Like, that's a physical thing, and it was gears with the
Laser?
powered motor. No, I did it all traditional.
Oh, okay. You're cool.
But I'm just saying, I like gear. Gears are fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. They are. They are very cool. Well,
awesome.
Great time tonight. I am glad we had you back on, and don't stay gone so long. All right, you take the thing and let's do it this way. I would love to have you on anytime you want to.
Oh, thank you so much.
All you have to do, and you know, you and I have been friends for years. I love spending time with you at the woodworking shows. We've eaten lunch together and done some stuff together. But so when you got some new stuff and you feel like you want to bring it here and show it, just let me know. I'll love to have you.
For sure. Oh, yeah. Len has one quick question. He says, are you making these for yourself or just to sell? Mostly for myself and the YouTube channel. That's really the primary focus. But I have started taking commissions, and I am working on a one piece of commission art now on my laser. It's a Arrow of Light award for a Cub Scout type thing. But if the commission is something that's awesome, I will consider it. But mostly just for me, Len. Thanks for the question.
I can't even find my stuff. Look around and find it. Oh, I will tell you this much. I've done a few things that are multi-thing. And actually, this is a little project I did for Christmas.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this is done all laser. All the ornaments were cut out. Now, this is only 2 layers, like the Christmas tree and then the stuff later on it. Yeah, I did this real quick.
That's nice. I like that. I got to think of some more fun Christmas stuff.
Yeah, it was. But I'm looking around for my things and I can't even find them. I got to find them and dig them back out. You showed your little thing, thumbs up. I have a little hand thing that I show for the thumbs up, and I can't even see it right now. I'm looking for it real quick, but I won't go into that. So great having you. So just let me know. Thank you all for being out there. Lynn's Handcrafted Wood Signs.
Love it all. Chris, Jim, we're all awesome.
Russ Meadows, Michelle Marcoux, Heirloom Game Calls, JJE, Michelle Marcoux, Bill from Aussie Man. See y'all out there. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you again, Matt. I appreciate you coming on tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I will tell you this, Matt. Have you got a 3D printer?
No.
You want to buy one. You will have a lot of fun with it.
I want to get that little bed slinger that they recalled and they just put back on the market. I want that one.
Look at the FL Sun QQS. That's one of their cheaper ones. That's one of their old ones, and it's still faster than the bed slinger. And you will love it. You will love it. You will love it. That was my first Delta printer. It has arms instead of a bed slinger.
I want to make a piranha plant from Mario in 3D.
Well, the QQS would make it.
Nice.
And it would make it better than a bed slinger. And it's faster than a bed slinger, but it's slow compared to the other ones they have. Now, I talked Donna into buying the FL Sun V400. Donna, tell him.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I got to where with the other one, it would take so long I was like, well, I don't know. Then I got that one because I'm like, I need something better. So I got the better one. I got the V400.
Jim showed
And
something.
you can make it quick. You can make it easy. It's very user friendly.
Yeah, I can make something like this on the V400 in a matter of a few hours instead of 24 hours.
Yep.
And this is my
Yeah,
T-Rex.
that's what Jim has too, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he got the V400. So let me know about. But if you want to get into 3D, ever want to get into 3D printing, myself, Jim, Al does 3D printing, and Dixon Hoffman, and now Donna's getting into it. She's going to be an expert. So get with one of us, and we would love to get you into the 3D printing. Here, another thing I just want to show you real quick. This is an Easter egg, but it is the Easter egg of Jesus. It has all the scenes and everything, and then it just folds open, and it has a lamp in the middle so it illuminates.
That's cool.
I
like it.
An Easter egg with an Easter egg inside.
Yeah, an Easter egg with an Easter egg inside. So, but yeah. Oh, can't forget the sorting hat from Harry Potter.
Oh, nice, nice.
I've made it in copper PLA, copper filament.
Which house would you be if you were in the Harry Potter world?
If I was in Harry Potter, I would. Now, I think I would probably no Huff and Puff. That's for sissies.
I'm Team Hufflepuff, baby, all the way.
Yeah, I would be probably in the one that Huff and Puff or Harry Potter was in. What is it? Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Slytherin.
Yeah, Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a.
I'm too mean for Hufflepuff.
No,
yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the other one, the bad guys. I mean,
100% Hufflepuff here. Slytherin.
Yeah, Huff and Puff. Yeah, Slytherin. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in Slytherin, but
Team
yeah,
Hufflepuff, baby. Come on.
Yeah. This is copper PLA.
Nice. Looks good.
So, I've gotten so big into 3D printing. I have 5 printers. And I just counted the other day, I have 57 rolls of filament.
Wow. I got to get better at 3D modeling. See, I'm good with the 2D line art in Illustrator. It's the 3D modeling I don't have skills at an expert.
You don't have to be a 3D modeler. You go on the internet and type something in, and I guarantee you somebody's already made it.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, and then if you get good, though, you can alter their 3D models.
Right.
That you can do a lot easier.
It's fun just to make them and then later learn how to make your own. Just play with it for a while.
Yeah, it is. It is. So, all right, we got to get out of here. Listen, thank you, Matt. Awesome time with you, with awesome wood things and awesome fun things and awesome all the channels that he has that are named Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chris, Donna, and Al, and Dixon, and Jim. Say a little prayer for Paul's wife, Nancy. She is in the hospital. She's just not doing good. I'm not saying that there's a lot of bad things, but she's just not doing good. Paul said she's having problems with her arthritis, and it put her in the hospital.
My goodness. This is Paul Corliss you're talking about.
Yeah, Paul Corliss.
I work with his niece.
Yeah, he said that. And so, and then again, thank you, Matt Haas. I appreciate you being with us, and good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
I wish we had the woodworking shows in Atlanta every year so I could come see your butt again.
Yeah, really.
Let's do it. Make it happen.
Yeah, they need to make it happen. So listen, if you're too darn busy to get out in your shop and make some sawdust, you're just too lazy. Get off the couch, quit watching TV, or you're just boring as hell. Yeah, boring as put the TV in your shop, boring as hell, or you're just too darn busy. So get out in your shop and make some sawdust. Just give me sawdust. Lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Remember, you don't have to go home. but you cannot stay here.
What he
Nope,
said.
gotta get out. See ya. Bye.
Live
Don't want to
long
be
and
here.
prosper.